So we've got one last special speaker for today, and it's someone who I have had a chance to meet a couple years ago and been so impressed with her and what she's been doing. And the reason I want her to come, outside the fact of how cool she is, but secondarily is because she, of all the people in our community who have figured out really how to do brick and mortar, like service-based industry, I think she's mastered at a level that's really, really powerful. And I'll let her kind of tell more so her story, but she started doing it. She's a dentist, as you'll find out, and she did it there. But then she's also got processes to do it for any other types of business as well. And so a lot of you guys, you may be working with brick and mortars. Maybe you guys have brick and mortars. Either direction, I wanted to have her come and speak on this last one because she's someone who's figured it out. I've never built my own brick and mortar type funnel. We use these frameworks, and then people take them and they do all sorts of amazing stuff. And I think she's really evolved it to a really high, really cool level. And so I'm so excited to have her here today. I also had a chance last year to be in Kenya with her and her family, meet her kids who are here as well. So it's kind of fun as well to have her kids here to listen to her as well. So with that said, you guys help me. Can you come on our feet and put together your hands for Anissa? Ho!
What's up, funnel hackers? I am super excited to be here with my family, the people that actually get me. To tell you a little bit about myself, I am Anissa Holmes. I am a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a dentist. I am a world changer. And yes, I am a funnel hacker. Now, the reason why I tell you who I am, and it's really, really important, and Russell spoke about this morning, is putting yourself in that frame, right? And these are all of the things that I definitely identify with. And World Changer is one that I really, really identify with, and I hope that all of you identify with that as well. So last year, as Russell said, I had an opportunity to actually travel to Kenya. Actually, I was the first person to sign up for our community to actually go to that trip. And while I was there, it was really amazing. And my kids actually went up to Russell and they said, "Russell, will you teach us how to build a funnel?" My mom keeps telling me that she's going to teach me how to build a funnel, but she hasn't yet. And so I just want to thank Russell for having all of our kids here today to actually learn how to build funnels. So can we give Russell and his team a big round of applause? You see, our kids, many of our kids, they're very special. My son Brady, he's here, and at the age of 9, he actually had some money left over after Christmas, and Brady said, "Mom, I'm not sure what to do with it. Like, I've already gotten the gifts." And I said, "Well, Brady, there's this thing called stocks," right? And so he started researching, and he was on me. He was saying one like, "Russell, will you teach me how to build funnels?" And so I said, "Okay, Brady." So we opened up an account for him. And at the age of 9, he said, "Mom, I want you to put all of my money into Crocs." And I said, "Well, why Crocs, Brady?" And he said, "Mom, it's January. Like, who's buying Crocs right now? And in the summer, everybody's gonna want Crocs because it's gonna be summer, right?" And I was like, "All right, whatever you wanna do. Like, this is an opportunity for you to learn." And so we put all of his money in Crocs. Well, sure enough, we bought it at 10, and in the summer, it went up to 15. And so I say that to say this. Many of us have these types of children that from a very early age, they're entrepreneurial, right? Some of these kids may go to college, some may not. But these are the kids that are going to influence the world. And so it's so amazing to be able to have my son here and again, have all of our kids here at this event. So today I'm here to talk to you about brick and mortar funnels, right? So these are funnels that are actually in physical locations, right? And a lot of times what we find is that here on this stage, people are talking about e-commerce, and people are talking about all of these online and digital funnels. And interesting, like Russell said before, I actually do both. And so I actually have coaching programs, and I actually have programs that help dentists learn how to market. And so I understand that whole world, but there's a whole different side. And that is the brick and mortar service-based, and no one has really talked about that before. And so what I'm gonna do today is actually share some insight if you are, by the way, how many of you actually fall into one of these categories? Either you're a dentist, chiropractor, physician, restaurant, plumbers, electrician, boutiques, real estate agents, gym spas. There's quite a few here. And how many actually build funnels for people like us, right? So what I'm actually going to do today is actually share some secrets that I have had to success, because I think a lot of times, because no one has actually been on the stage talking about it, a lot of marketers are actually getting it wrong. And so I'm going to share what I actually did. Again, I am a dentist. I've practiced for 20 years, and I figured out, I was actually in one of the viral videos with the Harmon brothers. We actually had 100 appointment requests come in one day, and we spent $28 on that. And I wasn't actually very surprised, because we actually had a process to be able to make that happen. So how many of you guys want to learn that process? Awesome. So there are 3 secrets. There's always 3 secrets. There are 3 secrets to brick and mortar success. And once you learn this, you will discover how to be able to get so many people to be raving fans, to have people in your community talking about you. And from a digital marketing standpoint, how can we get the highest amount of conversions at the lowest cost? Okay? And a lot of times what we see, and what I see, is marketers giving gimmicks, right? So you can get a cleaning for $39, or you can come in and save $500 off of your Invisalign. Well, I'm going to tell you, as a local business owner, I don't want people coming in who are looking for a $39 cleaning. That's not what I want. I want people who come in that say, Doc, whatever you say that I need to do, I'm here to do it. I want people who are looking for high value, right? That is the type of people that I want, that will become raving fans and tell everybody in the community about us. And so there is a process, because I don't want people who are looking for a discount and a deal. And with traditional digital marketing, that's what we do, right? And then we have an OTO, but the process is very different for brick and mortars. And so what I have discovered that's work is actually using what I called a community building or community engagement funnel, right? And it starts with, number 1, creating shareable content. Number 2, again, creating community engagement campaigns. And once you do that, and you have so many people that are going from enrolled to engage, then, and only then, is when you offer them the next logical step. Now, that can happen very fast. So in a matter of a week or even 2 weeks, you can now actually have thousands of people that are enrolled and engaged. And then you can go ahead and put them through the process of putting them into your funnel. So here is the customer loyalty cycle. And it looks something like this. So we start with awareness. And that is where people first hear about us. And then it goes into leads and prospects, and then goes into fans. And we may have seen something like this, but what does it really mean in terms of brick and mortar? Well, number 1 starts with brand. That's the awareness. And that is, what are people going to say about your business when you are not around? Okay? And so anytime I'm working with dentists or with clients, I'm like, all right, what do you want to be known for? Right? That's the first thing. You have to know what you want to be known for. So for us, when we are on a Facebook Live and we're saying, hi guys, today we're doing a Facebook Live because we're here to actually change someone's life. But before we tell you what we're going to do, let me tell you a little bit about our practice. We're known for 3 things. Number 1, we are known for seeing our patients, customers, clients, whatever you want to call it, on time. We know that you're super busy. Number 2, we're known for beautiful, natural looking dentistry. Again, talk about your product. And number 3, we're known for delivering an amazing wow experience. And so what does that look like? When you come in, there's going to be coffee and tea and plantain tarts. We're going to give you a tour. There's going to be warm peppermint scented towels. There's going to be iPads and headphones to take away the sound, right? That is what we are known for, right? And then you get into your Facebook Live. When people call on the phone, we're saying this is what we're known for, right? So you can actually manufacture. And now what happens is that when people are out in the community, they're saying, you know what? That business is known for. Do you know that they actually give tours. Like I have people that say that. And that is now what they're becoming raving fans, okay? So once you have your brand, the next thing is to get into nurturing and connecting. And I'm gonna give you guys some examples of that in just a little bit. And once you nurture and connect, then again, that is when you offer the next logical step and you have raving fans. So let's talk a little bit about shareable content, okay? So shareable content means how are you serving your community? Okay? How are you serving your community? Because again, with local businesses, it's about relationships, right? And so how do we take that relationship that we typically have with one customer and we actually take it online? And it goes from actually serving our community, right? What experiences are your customers having? And how is your business different? By the way, this is so easy to do, right? Getting testimonials from your current clients, so easy. So I can get these all day long. And let me tell you how we do that, right? We, number one, create an environment that gives them an amazing wow experience, right? That's the first thing. When they come in, we have 3 touch points, right? We have a team member that says, how was your experience today? And it could be 2 people, right? But in my business, it's 3. It's the hygienist. I walk in and I say, hi, I'm Dr. Holmes. Nice to meet you. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're known for, right? And then from there, we have them go up to the front desk and we ask the same thing. Now, we've been asking the people 3 times, how was your experience today? At the end, when they say it was amazing, I cannot believe that I had a warm peppermint scented towel, then we say, you know what? There are a lot of people who are afraid to go to the dentist. It would mean the world to us if you would share your experience. It just might change someone's life, okay? And then we're able to create a video ad off of it, and that now puts that out into the community. Another thing that we've done, which has been amazingly impactful, is actually doing a small giveaway, right? And so again, we're looking at how can we get out into the community. Very interestingly, we have been able to get 80,000 people watching these videos, 70,000 people, 60,000 people with a $100 ad spend. Why? Because it's people helping people, right? And again, what I do is I get on, I do a Facebook Live, and I say, hi guys, it's Dr. Holmes. I'm so excited to be here today. Today we're actually going to change someone's life. And so what we're gonna do today is we're actually going to talk about an amazing thing that we're gonna do for the community. But before we do that, let me tell you a little bit about our business. We are known for, and I go through that process again, right? And then from there I say, so how it's going to work is we are actually going to have you to come in, or to send us an email sharing your story of why we should choose you. And also send us photos. We're gonna choose 3 people. You will come in, and those 3 people will do a free cleaning, and we will choose our final winner. Now, we know some of you have had an opportunity to have a beautiful smile, and for some of you, maybe you're fortunate enough to afford it, but not everyone has been in that situation. And so if you could do us a favor and just share this right now with everyone that you know, it just might change someone's life, okay? So we're looking at how can we evoke emotion in people, right? And what do? They share it. Now, strategically, one of the things that I actually did not state is I will always ask for a comment. Okay, so when you're doing a Facebook Live, you always want to say, like, what part of town are you watching from, just so I can know. And I saw, like, Myron did that last week in the 2, right, he did that, like, just put in the comments, like, where are you joining from? You always want to ask that. The reason why is there's actually a Facebook hack, that if people are leaving comments, then Facebook sees that it is relevant and they'll start to put it out to more people. Okay, so between that, the comments, right, and me asking to share within the video and then spending $100, I'm able to get sometimes 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, 60,000 people watching the video. Now, this is very important because what we're doing now is we're building warm audiences with Facebook, okay? We're building people that are connected with us, that see that we are changing lives. And now what happens is that when we put our funnel in front of them, they know us already. Okay? And so what we're doing is we're building that trust. And there are some other campaigns that we can look at doing. And this is a dental office, right? But how could we do this for another business, right? So this morning, Russell had the kids on stage and they were talking about a lawn service, right? So how could a lawn service business do this? They could do the same thing. Guys, I'm super excited to come on today. Today, we're actually going to be doing something really amazing for our community. But before we do that, let me tell you a little bit about our business. And so at our lawn service, when our clients come in addition to cutting their grass, you know what else we do? We also water their flowers. And in addition to watering their flowers, you know what else we do? We also, if you have plants that need to be planted, we put those in as well. And you know what else we do? In addition to putting those in, when you come in, we're actually going to put extra fertilizer in for you at no cost. But again, today we're here to tell you about an amazing thing that we're going to be doing for our community. And so what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be giving away free lawn care for an entire year. Now, many of us have the ability to be able to use that lawnmower and cut our own grass, but we all know that we have a family member, maybe it's an aging family member, maybe it's, a child or a sibling or someone that does not have that ability. And so if you could do me a favor and just share this video with everyone that you know, we can really help somebody out there, right? I mean, just plug in with any business, right? And use the value, extra value added, the stack, if you will, right? And put that into your video. And now you have your warm audience that now you can put in front of your funnel. So guess what? When those people come in and they look at that funnel for the gardening service, right? Then what happens is they already know your business because you've already told them what you're known for. Does that make sense? Right? So that is, yes. Can I get a clap? Transformational stuff. So here's another one that we did. This was super cool, right? And this is actually an organic, so I like to test strategy, right? Like that's how my brain goes. And so at Christmas time, I was like, I know that, and I teach my students. So I am a dentist, but I also teach dentists how to run Facebook ads and funnels. And so I said, I always teach Facebook as a marketing agency. I'm like, you guys know Facebook's a marketing agency. Like you have to pay them, right? Like you know that. But I wanted to actually challenge myself. And I said, how can I build my engagement audience on Facebook with 0 paid ads? Is that possible? And I was like, I'm going to test this out. So what I did, and this can work for any local business, is I actually went out to other local businesses. And I said, I'm going to be doing this campaign. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to give away a prize every day for 12 days. And all I'll need for you to do is just give me a gift card. And what we're going to do is the day that we give out the gift card, we are going to put it on Instagram and Facebook. We're going to tag your business. And so what will happen is that people are now going to see your business, what you're giving away, and you're going to get more followers on social media. And in exchange for that, all you'll have to do is just give us a gift card, right? Super easy. I actually did not do it. My team did it. They went out and got all of the gift cards. And so that's what we did. And so every day we gave away a prize, and again, we tagged it. They would have to either comment, so you can see here, and you can get restaurant gift certificates, gyms, spas, salons, lawn care service, optometrists giving away frames. We gave away a prize, which was like $500 off of Invisalign. So, for example, they would have to enter, they would actually have to share it, and they would have to type in the word of the day. Now, I know that there are some restrictions with Facebook ads with sharing it, but I was not running an ad. You guys got that? I was not running an ad. So I said, share it and comment. And again, the Facebook algorithm hack says that when people leave comments, it gets out into more news feeds for free. And I asked people to share it. And in order to enter it, they had to put a comment and share it. So we had this shared 80 times, 90 times, 100 times, 70 times, every single day for 12 days. What do you guys think about that? So what happened was that we built this amazing engagement audience on Facebook. So what does that mean? Anybody that's liked, commented, or shared our post, guess what happens? They will now see all of our future Facebook ads if we use that audience. Super clever, right? Now, a few other examples. And again, this can be used for any brick and mortar, right? This can plug into whatever business that you have. If you're a real estate agent, if you have a boutique, and you know what else it does? It builds relationships with other local business owners. And you can take that offline and you can continue to nurture those relationships to be able to grow your business as well. And I love that kind of stuff. That's like free marketing kind of stuff. That kind of stuff. So here's a few other examples. The month after, interestingly, that was Christmas. The month after, we did a clothing drive. Any local business can use this. And I said, essentially, Christmas is over. Your kids and you have extra clothes, extra toys that you don't know what to do with. So let's make this a family event and just bring in all of your stuff to our business. And we will donate it to the missionaries of the poor, right? And we'll choose one person randomly to win a $250 gift card to our business, right? Now, what I put in there, the copy was, do this as a family activity, right? And people love that. So the kids were able to, you know what? I don't need these toys. I got a better toy or a bigger toy. And they brought in all of their stuff. We have a one room, it was like there were bags and bags and bags of clothes. It was crazy. And people dropped them off and they were like, oh, this is really nice place. And can I book an appointment? Right? That was actually not my intention, but that is actually what happened. And again, we boosted this with our engagement audience from our previous campaign. Right? And so it was super successful. We spent, I think, $100 to promote this, which was amazing, right? So other examples are going out and choosing a different charity to give to every quarter, right? So you can go to, I think it's bigcheck.com and just get this check that you can just write in. So we have given to, Red Cross. We've given to local charities that give school supplies for inner city. We do all sorts of things. So that's another idea. Tours of your business, behind the scenes tours, just a video showing people taking them behind the scenes. Because what you want is a customer to come in so you can do that, right? Well, now you can actually give somebody the same experience that they're there, but actually put it in front of 10,000 people. And now when you're using your engagement camp audience, you're just bringing people further down the relationship funnel, right? Other examples are showing your culture, right? So having a great company culture is great. We teach our practices to do vision boards, which is take care of your people, they will take care of you, right? And you want to know your team members' dreams and personal goals, because when they know that your business is how they can get there, guess what happens? They're going to work harder. And you work together, right? And so sharing your culture is super, super valuable on social. Q&As, so just getting on and saying, hi guys, I'm here today to tell you a little bit about how you can find your home. Right? So you're a real estate agent. Just a Q&A. A lot of people have questions and they may not want to call us. So we're just going to do a Q&A session, ask all of your questions here. And guess what happens? You can actually go in and target your customer list. And those can be people that now can give you social proof that will actually give you comments and say, oh yes, I use that realtor. They're amazing. So when you do these Q&As, you always want to target your customer list, which is important, right? Again, testimonials. Now that we have warm audiences, right? Now that we have given to the community, right? Now that people know, like, and trust us, which is so interesting, right? Because in a local business, especially like in a medical, how do you build that online, right? And so that's exactly what we do. And so the next thing is actually to offer people now the next logical step, okay? So the next logical step is actually to give them your funnel. So these sort of funnels are funnels like, for dental practice, this week we're offering 7 free consultations for dental implants. Click here to see if you qualify. And we're able to give them a quiz funnel, right? Or we're able to give them an educational article where they can learn more, which has a button that allows them to make an appointment, right? These sort of things are super, super valuable. I love these types of quiz funnels. I don't know if you guys know you can build these right there in ClickFunnels. So what is the biggest problem that you've had with your teeth right now? I'm missing 1 to 2 teeth. I'm missing more than 2 teeth. I want to get rid of my denture. These are the types of funnels that we use. And then from there, they are able to opt in, which is really awesome. We now get their email. So if they're not ready right now, we can continue to nurture them through email marketing, which is amazing. So we just never go away. Their information now goes to a Google Sheet, so we can actually call them and actually pre-qualify them, which is really awesome. And getting into results, interestingly, I did not do this on purpose, but after we did those campaigns, I was actually teaching, so I teach a Facebook course, teaching dentists and teams, and I was teaching them how to build funnels, or how to build Facebook ads that go to funnels. And so I said, okay, guys, so this is what you can do. Like, you can use the copy, and like we give them the copy. So I'm like, here's the copy, and I'm gonna teach you this process called split testing. So I want you to use like the same ad, and then you just choose like 4 different images, right? So you don't know if like an image of a lady or a man, or like which one they're gonna like, right? And so what I taught them to do was like, we wanna flood the market, or flood it with instead of doing like $2 every day, I said, let's just try this strategy. We're gonna give $10 per image, because I just want it to get out fast, right? And after 2 days, whatever's not working, or 3 days, we'll just turn off the other 2. So you're not gonna spend $40 a day, okay? Just trust me on this, right? And so I did that. And it wasn't actually intentional, but we did that. And so the next day, my team called me and they're like, Dr. Holmes, what did you do? I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, we've had like over 100 people ask for an appointment. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot to turn off the ad. But the reason why it worked, and I wasn't surprised, is because it was people who already knew us already, right? We had built the relationships online. And so offering them the next logical step is super helpful. And so how do we use these implant funnels or real estate funnel links? We can do, again, a Q&A. At the end of the Q&A, you can say, now if you want to know how this will work for you, or if you're a candidate, click here to take a quick quiz. Or if you'd like to learn more, here's an educational article that you can learn more, right? Or you can say, we've cleared out and we have 3 spots, so if you know that you're ready to get started with finding your home today, we have 3 opportunities. I've cleared out my time for you to come in and let's have a conversation. If you know that you're ready to get started right now, you can go ahead and click here to learn more. And so that's how you use those funnel links. And again, it's been super transformational. This is a proven formula. I'm now actually running marketing and practice growth challenges. And so what's so cool is that we have practices using that 0 ad campaign formula, and we have practices that have very, very few followers, and they're getting, like, I was shocked. Some of them had more than me. Like, they had 200 people share their Facebook page with all of their Facebook friends, which was like crazy phenomenal. And so what we're doing now is building up all of their warm audiences for their funnels, and it's just gonna be freaking phenomenal. So it definitely works. So again, there is a secret to brick and mortar funnels that many marketers do not know about. And it is really just getting out there and building the relationship, showing people how you're serving in the community, actually getting the testimonials of your current customers or clients, and then offering them the next logical step. And again, this same formula can be applied to every single brick and mortar. If you're a chiropractor, a salon owner, restaurant owner, plumber, real estate agent, or a boutique owner. And again, the 3 secrets are create shareable content, create community engagement campaigns, and offer people the next logical step, which is your funnel. Thanks, guys.